I wish I could say it's good to be back. What is going on, guys? What's going on, 27 Squad? Welcome back into another video. We're going to be talking about bye week thoughts. I know it's a little late on it, but who cares at this point, right? But before we start, as always, make sure you guys hitting that like button and subscribing if you're new to the channel. And if you're liking the content, hit that hype button for me. It really helps out the algorithm a lot for these YouTube videos and for my channel. So, and also, shout out to the Sleeper app. Huge fan of the Sleeper app, guys. I can't stress it enough. It is the best app in sports with your news, fantasy, pick slips, more and less, all of that. It's one-stop shop for all of that. So, and not just football, basketball, baseball, boxing, anything you guys can think of, it's there. If you use the promo code 27Squad on Sleeper, you get a 100% match up to $100 on your deposit. Also, you get a free $20 bonus when you put in that promo code with no deposit needed. So let's go. All right, man. I wanted to do this a little bit earlier. A lot of things got in the way, and I wasn't able to post this. And I recorded a video 2 days ago in hopes of putting up today on Tuesday. But I didn't notice this was before the games were played, and now the Giants have the #1 overall pick, and now that's going to be a big thing to talk about. You know, you're going to have those tankers out there and the guys that just want to lose the game and get mad at the fans that actually want to win the game, and then you'll have the guys that want to win the game when the season is lost and get mad at those that want to tank the season. Bottom line, this team matters a lot to the fans. You know, everybody has their own different way of trying to show care for the team. You know, a lot of people are looking towards the future. A lot of people are looking for momentum into the future. And, you know, it's important to step back a little bit, little PSA. It's important to step back a little bit and just say, guys, this is just sports, right? These are guys playing childhood games and getting paid professionally for it. That stress, that anger, that upsetness that your team is in the state that they're in, especially as a Giants fan, guys, let it go, because real life is out there. And although we love our team, and I'm a Giants content creator, and a lot of this is part of my life, you gotta step back and say, why am I letting this affect me too much? You know, like, don't let it affect you and in your social life, your family life, all of that, guys. Just want to let you guys, little PSA there, just to kind of ground us in a little bit. I feel like I owe that to you guys, being that I get mad on here a lot, and maybe some of you guys take on my anger. But just step back a little bit, guys. You know, doesn't matter too much, okay? Let's just calm down. But, however, the Giants do have the #1 overall pick. We have a lot of controversy going on. The Joe Schoen horrible press conference that went on, that really seemed like his job is not secure moving on, and seems like he had no answers for all the questions he claimed to understand. You had Abdul Carter, who is, you know, going off on Twitter because trying to defend himself, saying that he's not late to these meetings, and that's not why he was ultimately benched for 2 games, I think in the first quarter of both games, or maybe the first drives. And, you know, him only having 1.5 sacks, and it seemed like DeAndre Baker all over again, honestly. And even though Abdul Carter is a better player, better prospect, just the same things are happening that we heard DeAndre Baker was happening in 2019. So I just hope it's not the case, because I really like Abdul Carter. The guy wanted 56, though. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So we have a lot going on. And like I said, the Giants have the #1 overall pick. To be honest with you guys, I don't care. Spoiler alert, we're gonna do some draft content on this channel very, very soon. And that may make you guys a little mad. It may make some of you guys very mad. KB, why are you focusing on the draft? Why are you focusing on the offseason when we have the season to worry about? They're still playing football games out there. Well, let me tell you something, buddy.
We do not care.
Not at all. I do not care. I'm going to be making the content I want to make on this channel. And listen, let's just be real. Draft content, everyone loves it. And I love it. I love making draft content. I love showing you guys the prospects that are going to be available in an upcoming draft a little earlier, so we can get a nice head start. This team is 2-11. All right, they're 2-11. I'm not going to sit here and sit in this chair and make a video and edit it saying, here's a preview of the New York Giants versus the Washington Commanders. The New York Giants 2-11, the Washington Commanders 3-10. Who's gonna win this NFL rivalry, the NFC East rivalry? Here's the Giants' 3 keys to success. We gotta run the football effectively. Jackson Dart. Oh man, look for him to target Wandale early and often. I don't care. All right, I don't care. I want Jackson Dart to play well. That's the reason why I'm watching these games still. That's the reason why I'm still invested. I'm anxious to see how many sacks Brian Burns can get to before the end of the season. But other than that, I don't really care. All right, Malik Neighbors is gone. Cam Scatterboo is gone. You know, a lot of our pieces. Micah McFadden's not going to play for the rest of this year, I'm pretty sure. So there's nothing really left to play for besides the fact that the Giants have the number 1 overall pick right now. And if they win this game, they can drop all the way as low to 9. So that can be a little, not nerve-wracking. You would always like the first round pick, the first overall pick. If we had the 9th pick, I'm not going to be stressing about it too much. But it would be nice to have a first overall pick for once. Not that I enjoy losing and getting that first overall pick, but it is nice knowing that the Giants have a franchise quarterback and not having to use a first overall pick on a quarterback. They can sell it for a king's ransom or get the best player available that they can. I'm more so leaning towards trading the pick, but let's see what they wind up doing. This is not the strongest of drafts to really draft first overall, so I would definitely try to see what I can get for it. But I think the Giants are going to win, unfortunately. I do think the Giants are going to win. This would be the first time that Jackson Dart plays against the Washington Commanders, so that's the most I'll say about the game. I don't care about going into matchups and 3 keys to success. I'm not doing all that shit. The injury reports, I'm not doing all that shit. But I do think the Giants are going to win the game. And not that I'm not going to say they're going to ruin their chances for the first overall pick, because a part of me does want to win the game. I want the Giants to have a little bit of momentum going in, but I'm not going to be, super upset if they wind up losing, because then the Giants maintain their possibility of locking in a first overall pick and going in the draft and just selling that thing for a king's ransom. So, bye week thoughts. The Giants need a new head coach. The Giants need a new head coach. They need a new front office, and I'm hoping that press conference was disastrous by Joe Schoen, but it kind of gave me a little bit of confidence that, hey, maybe Joe Schoen's job isn't secure. And he very much prefaced everything by saying, hey, I am leading the coaching search, but he pretty much said his spot is not guaranteed. When the season's over, they're going to evaluate everything. Joe Schoen didn't look confident he was going to be remaining as he did at the beginning of the season last year, where he said, definitely I expect to be here because I have a plan in place. But that doesn't seem like the case this year. So right now, the leaders in Vegas for the Giants head coaching job is Chris Shula and Mike McCarthy. I actually would not be mad at either. Mike McCarthy has a lot of experience, and say what you want. I don't really know why Mike McCarthy gets as much hate as he does, but he's been successful wherever he goes. He's had a top offense wherever he goes, and he's always had double-digit wins wherever he goes and playoff appearances. Now, as far as making it to the big game and winning it, he's done it once and has won it. So that's all I'll say about that. Mike McCarthy has won a Super Bowl more recently than Mike Tomlin, okay? We're just going to put that out there. So leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Matter of fact, he beat Mike Tomlin in a Super Bowl. How about that? But leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. What do you guys think about the Giants in this bye week? Now, it's not really a bye week anymore. We got the Commanders coming up. Then we got the Vikings. Then we have the Raiders. And then we finish off with I believe, the Cowboys to end the season. So, or I could be wrong about that. But that being said, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see you guys next time. Woo!